In this video, I've got a portion of it where the video is sideways. I didn't catch it, so in this video you're gonna see a portion of where I'm routing out the edge of the wood to fit the back piece, and that's gonna be vertical and kind of odd. But it's for a short time, not a lot. So hang in there with me, and hopefully you enjoy. Okay, so now I've got it laid out. So I bet you can see it. I ended up choosing the wrong corner on this one. All the other ones I was good about paying attention, and then this one I got unlucky and had it. So this is automatically decided. This will be the backside up against the wall so that it's less visible. And then the front will match at least. So yeah, now that I've determined this is the backside, let me mark it so I don't forget. So there's my backside. Now I'm deciding where my side pieces should go for running across. About this wide. And I put one here and then one here. That way the top is braced and the bottom's braced, and what I can do is on this front strap and this back strap I can run bracing, you know, run like something in between here and here, or maybe even put a whole square shelf piece in there to really make it rigid and square, you know, something like that in between the front and back piece. That way we get strength in this direction and this direction. That way it's good and sturdy. Now on the front side, I'm gonna flush, I'm just gonna, on these 1.5 inch pieces, I'm just gonna flush mount them. Okay, so in that footage right there that you just saw, what happened was I was setting up the dresser, the sides, at the distance I needed them to be so that I could measure how wide that back strip needs to be. And then just to let you guys know, I got a little frustrated with the wood and what was going on with it. And so I kind of skipped a bunch. I went ahead and cut out those back pieces for the dresser. Out of plywood, and I cut the front ones out of plywood, and I went ahead and put it all together. So this next footage you're gonna see is of the dresser all put together, and then me kind of explaining what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so a little update. Sorry, yeah, I'm probably way further along than you think, but really not that far, because we already had the sides built, and then I decided just to flush mount the front bars to the front rails to the dresser. And so the problem I have is I'm trying to use the plywood because it's cheaper where I can. Back here it's good because the plywood's thicker and it holds together with the pocket holes that I did. It's not splitting. But on the front, so I put 2 pocket holes because I mean you can't just do one. So I did 2, but the problem is right here. The material's just not wide enough for there to be enough resistance to keep from splitting. What we're doing now is I brought out the table saw, set this to 1.5 inches here, same width as those rails over there, and I'm using my hardwood that I was gonna use for the front face, but bottom at 12 inches wide. That way I had excess and I could cut off. And so each drawer fit, because these are the drawer face pieces, so I cut it down the length and I cut it to 1.5 inches wide. So now I'll have a nice sturdy solid wood face to go on here. And so that'll work a lot better. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna replace these guys. What I'm doing right there is I'm measuring in 3 different spots, so that I can make sure that it doesn't like taper or anything throughout the cut. And we're looking good. Out with the old. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure those 2 spots from here to here, and same on that one there to there. And we're gonna make a brace that's gonna go from here to here, here to here, there, there. And we're gonna make one for in the middle on these two bars. Then this one and this one will just be free floating. Okay, so this is where we're at. I told you we were measuring that. Use the table saw, cut this down, or the miter saw. Now I'm using my table saw to cut it in half. And then we're gonna use this to put a 45-degree angle in the corner of this wood. And right there you can see, that's what I did with that one and that one. We got the four corners. Now I'm gonna make our two middle pieces. Time to do a lot of pocket holding time. So right now, I've got to decide, do I want to put my drawer slides on now before I put these in? And I think I do, just because if I do that, then I can use my jig and make sure my drawer slides are 100% straight with this. I don't know what to do. Oh, somebody help me, yeah. Now we got these marked so we don't lose track of where they go. These are close enough to being exactly the same that it doesn't really matter if it goes there or there. But yeah, I think the next step is we're gonna put the drawer slides on. That way, when I put these in, they're not in the way. They're not in the way of the drawer jig. So now we're set up to do our drawer. I got this here drawer jig. You just kind of, you have this piece here, and you got a flat side. And so you'll put it on there, hold it tight. And then once you got that flush with the bottom and flush up against there, you clamp it down. And then you're good. So yeah, that's how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna knock out the rest real quick off camera. Got all the drawer slides installed. There we go. So yeah, all those are in. Now we're gonna lay it back down. And we're gonna install all, well, we're gonna drill pocket holes in all those, which I'm not gonna film that, done that a million times. We're gonna drill pocket holes in all these. And then we're gonna screw them into place. So yeah, here we go. Just like that. We're gonna screw in, I'm gonna screw in all these ones and then the ones on that back one. And that's what's gonna create the bracing so it doesn't wanna twist back and forth. All right, so I measured on the bottom there, from corner to corner and corner to corner to see how square the dresser is sitting. and it's off by like 1/8 of an inch. It needs to go that way, 1/8 of an inch. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna screw in that one and this one, and then I'm gonna kind of pull the top side 1/8 of an inch over, and then screw in the tops, and then I'll screw in these side pieces. Guys, we are square within 1/16 of an inch, which for my first dresser build, I think that's really freaking good. Hell yeah. All right, let's screw in the rest of these things. Oh, yes. It's so sturdy. Hell yeah. All right, guys, we did it. Oh my God, and I couldn't be so more happy with how this turned out. We got these puppies in there, those in there. Yeah, she's sturdy. So yeah, they're all screwed in. Everything's solid. Oh, and square. So happy. It is good and square from that corner to that back corner, and this front corner to that back corner. Everything is square. Super happy. Now next step is figuring out the width of these drawers, how wide those are all gonna be, and yeah, then we'll go from there. Sorry about the noise. I think my neighbor's firing up his boat, getting it ready for the summer season. But yeah, now we can work on doing drawers. And then once we do drawers, then we can work on putting this top on, and we'll work on getting the faces on the drawers.